Hi F2Ps, it's Goodfellow here from F2P.com, and today we are checking out Forge of Empires from InnoGames. It is a free-to-play, browser-based city building strategy. And I say strategy, there's not that much strategy to it, but I can see where they're coming from. I don't know what else, what other genre it would fall into. We've been playing the game for a few days actually, but we're still classifying this as a first look. The reason being that it takes ages to do anything in the game. It's not one of those games that you can just keep playing for hours. It's one that you'll keep coming back to, like a traditional building strategy. So you'll kind of set a few things building, and then you'll come back and check on it later. So we're going to have a little look around the game, show you some stuff that we've worked out. There's a little bit of stutter there for some reason, not sure why. Yeah, so show you where we're at, what we've learned, and generally what we think of the game. So, when starting out, you don't have all these buildings. I think we maybe had this stone hut, we probably had these little huts, obviously our main building, and possibly one of these memorial decoration things that give us happiness for our people. And then over time, we've unlocked different technologies. We're in the Bronze Age at the moment. And you go into the research tree and you spend points into the technology that you wish to unlock. So starting at the beginning, we've unlocked all these technologies, worked our way up. We've just unlocked horseback riding, and so next we're kind of aiming towards getting the phalanx, the warriors, but to do that we need horseback riding and we need thatched houses, because they both are prerequisites for this technology. And then to get horseback riding, well, these two are prerequisites, and to get thatched house, well, that's a prerequisite, and to get cultivation, those are both prerequisites. So essentially, to get to phalanx, we've had to get all of these technologies. So it's kind of a branched, slightly customizable system, but the fact is that to pick a single, it's not like the fact, you know, like Sid Meier's Civilization, where it's got a tech tree, where you can essentially just leave all the majority of the military stuff and focus on economy and culture and things like that. With this, it's basically like, okay, you know, we're gonna let you maybe get 2 or 3 or 4 techs, but you're gonna get to the point where no, we actually still want you to get them all. So for, like, you know, to go into the Iron Age, realistically, to even get one of these, there's so many prerequisites that we're probably going to have met. I mean, look, I mean, the only part that where you don't have that many prerequisites for getting the other techs, it stops off here. So once you get craftwork, it doesn't lead to anything else anyway. So to get all these other ones, you need to have got the rest of these technologies to get these. Anyway, so that's where we're at. When you unlock new technologies, you'll unlock new buildings, some new features. We unlock the Friends Tavern, but we don't have any friends. You unlock expansions to make your city bigger, stuff like that. And to unlock, you spend forge points. These increase 1 per hour. So we are after the phalanx, so we go into thatched houses. We can use 6 points to fully learn it. Boop! And then we spend some coin and some tools. So those are our main 2 resources. We've got gold and supplies. There you go. So now we've unlocked that new technology, and with that we have unlocked thatched houses, and we've unlocked bushes, which make people happier, which is very nice. Now we can start learning phalanx, but we've only got 3 points left. We could spend premium currency, 250 diamonds to fully complete it. We can buy forge points with gold, but they cost a lot of money and we don't have enough. So the reality is that how many we've got? So we've got 5 more points that we need to before we can unlock phalanx, which is 5 hours. 5 hours, then we'll be able to unlock it. So as far as research is done, that's it. that's kind of the game. It's waiting for other things to happen. So with the likes of this building, so this is our stilt house, I think these are called. So stilt house, this gives us 11 gold, and in 15 minutes that will pop up again for us to click. Boop, boop, boop. Get more from these ones. Get lots of money from that one. Ooh, got some lanterns, lovely. Got extra bit from that. Boop, boop. So we've collected all our resources. Doing pretty good. So we could buy another forge point, but we could only buy one or two. The price increases every time you buy one. Now the thing is that in 15 minutes all of these will have popped again. There's not that much to do, okay? There's not really 15 minutes worth of things for us to do. But if you get the likes of these chalets, which is we unlocked through a tech, we'll get 80 gold every 4 hours. So we not have to come back as frequently, and we get more money, more gold for it. And obviously they take up less room. So it's just a bit of a weird system. I don't personally like how it works. I don't like that it makes the early game boring and tedious, that I have to come back every 15 minutes just to get gold, and then the later in the game, oh well, we're going to make it easier for you to make money now. It's like, well, why are you making the early game boring? You know, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't inspire me to keep playing. But anyway, what's made stuff here? There we go. I don't know what that was. Okay, so we can build stuff. We can't actually build any of these. Oh, we can. Okay, so we can train a slinger. I feel like we're already building one though. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so we can unlock that, and then we can train. It's going to take an hour to train that up, and then we can train that up. Now, these take an hour each, and then in an hour's time we'll have 2 extra slingers. Unfortunately, given our military, we can only have a maximum of 8 active units in our army. The rest would end up being defenders, which is fine. So we've got 8 units at the moment. We've got 4 slingers, 4 spearmen. That's what we've unlocked through the technology. And with our units, we go to the continental map and we do some PvE combat. Broken up into different regions. So we're kind of in the process of trying to take over this one. We've taken these first 2 regions, which give us gold when we take them over. That'll give us some extra resources, some supplies when we take them over. But once we've conquered that, complete, like all the areas in that region, we then get acquire this province to gain access to the tournaments of this age. So we unlock a new feature or something, I guess. If we take all these ones, we get access to marble. So we'll then progress across the pretty extensive map. You know, there's a lot to do. The problem is, as we're possibly about to find out, I've not had much luck previously, but I do now have a slightly bigger army. We've got 4 spearmen and 4 slingers. We're going up against one spearman, spear fighter. We're going up against 1 spear fighter and 3 warriors. Now we've already seen that warriors are later game units. They're actually quite powerful. These they're quite difficult to defeat, and it can be very hit or miss as to whether we are successful. So we're just gonna go all in, see what we can do. You can see, looking around, you've got different terrain bonuses. So terrain defense bonus +2. You can go on rocks. Movement costs, so that'll restrict our movement, but some units gain bonuses for being on rocks. Warriors in particular, they gain bonuses for being on plains. So you've got to be tactical and think about where you want to move your units. And at the bottom we can see we're going to be able to move all our melee units, then they will move their spear fighter, then all our slingers, and then they'll move their warriors. So we're just going to go all up front with our warriors, put them in a big line, because this is impassable, which is good. It's kind of what we want. Because we're going to want to put our slingers behind our spearmen, so that the warriors can't reach them. I don't know if I can attack him. No, it's too far away. Okay, so he's going to go there. He's gonna go there. Okay, can't reach. Well, he can go. Where's he going then? He's going there. So it's a cool little system. I do like it. I think it's pretty well done. Right, I feel like maybe we should move forward and get a bit of cover in the... Oh, should I just charge in and attack them? Because when you attack, you get an initial hit and then they'll retaliate. Or do I just stand here and weaken them up with my slingers and let them do the initial attack? Like try and bottleneck them? I don't know. I don't know which is better to do. You know what, I'm going to wait. I'm just going to have all my guys wait here, fighting defensively. Okay. So this is a warrior coming in, I think, is that? No, that's a spear fighter, okay. So we should die pretty easy, and I don't think I've got vision on these guys. I'd have to move to there, which I really don't want to do, because that puts me out in the open. So I'm going to attack him. I'm going to attack him there. And then just move him here. And wait, so these guys are all just going to come flying through and attack my spearmen. Cut straight through. Okay, so I'm probably going to die with this attack, but we're going to go for it anyway. Okay, so he's going to attack him, because he will retaliate and kill me. Oh, man. You can see how powerful these warriors are, basically. And he's going to attack him, and he's retaliated. Slinger. 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 Okay, cool. I actually, you know, I can attack him, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, we should be okay. I don't need to attack with him, because everybody else is going to be able to kill him, I think. There we go. So, we're at a point where we managed to successfully defeat them. It's taken ages to get to this point, though. It's taken us getting 4 slinger units and 4 spearman units before we could even consider fighting that battle. Because there was 3 warriors, when we originally only had spearmen, there's no point. They were just wiping us out. Even spearmen and a couple of slingers wasn't enough. We've needed that many slingers to essentially all just pile up on one and take one guy out. So this next one, they've got slingers and warriors. Again, could be a bit of a difficult fight, because the slingers will probably take out our spearmen very quickly. Plus, all our military are pretty wounded now. So let's have a look how they're looking. So we lost 2 spearmen, but what I can do is train them back up, and they're really quick. So they're your rubbish units. You can replace them pretty fast. We've also got these units for producing supplies. We never seem to be that short on them. I mean, if you're not playing all the time, then you can just go for the one day and get 169. There you go, and 249 on that. You know, you can create a lot of them pretty quickly. Let's train this up. And so, whilst he's wounded, we can trade him in with him, which is pretty good. We can put him in. These 2 guys are wounded, but we don't have enough barracks to house any more people. Now we could build another barracks, which would give us access to more of our units for trading them in and out. But that looks okay for now. So we're, other than a point of damage, and they do heal up, like, you know, fairly quickly. This isn't looking like too impossible. Okay, we might. But let's go for these guys. The stone thrower. There's like a spend 200 gold to, you know. Let's just do that. Infiltrate, and if we infiltrate, it will reduce them all by 1 point. It's not that, for the cost that it is this low down, it's not that worthwhile, I don't personally think. Maybe further down the line it is. So we want to focus on getting to the stone thrower, because it is a long-ranged ballista. Obviously we also have to be conscious about protecting our slingers, but if a warrior gets close enough to our slingers, I think our guys can gang up on them easy enough, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay, let's get all our slingers over here. Get them all grouped together. Yeah, and go down there. Cool. So these are all going to move in. What have we got coming? So that's the warrior there. Who are they attacking? Oh, they've just attacked that slinger. Okay. So I think we're just going to have to go for it. We're going to have to... Or are we? I feel like I need my... I need these guys to weaken everybody up first. Oh, do not. Let's just go in. We can take out the spearmen pretty easy. Yeah. Okay. That's not too bad. I think we should have this battle. Don't think we're close enough to attack him. Cool. What's the range on these guys? Nice. Okay, so I can't reach him, which is fine. Nice. Oh yeah, we've definitely got this one. Such a jump from how difficult it was previously. To how it is now. It's kind of like ridiculously easy now. Whereas before there was just absolutely nothing I could do. So I'm quite happy about that. Okay, so last one. Again, we can lower it, infiltrate it. Again, doesn't make that much of a difference to us, but let's just go for it anyway. Okay, so we're going against 2 warriors, 2 slingers. So I'm presuming my slingers are going to be in range of their units before their slingers are in range of ours, maybe? Maybe I shouldn't have gone this far forward. Maybe their slingers will be in range of mine first. Yeah, quite possible. Oh, I didn't realise he was so dead. That's fine. I'm not worried. I do feel like it's more a case of we've just got the numbers on our side at the moment. Yeah, he's just going to kill him straight away. Okay. Oh god, and he's nearly dead as well. Okay, so let's go in and wipe out him. Let's go in and wipe out him. He's going to finish him off. Sacrifice him to the cause. Gonna go wipe him out. And then our slingers. I'm gonna take these dudes out. And then get obliterated. Oh, he missed! Ha! Sweet. Okay. I think we got this. And you could be more tactical about it. Like, I should... do not. I'm just going to weaken him. There we go. Yeah, I do feel like it's the case. It's just more that we've just got more bodies on the field now that we didn't have previously. That's why it's suddenly so much easier. But there you go. So we've taken that province, which has given us the ongoing tournament finishes at such and such a current champion. Okay. Win battles with Bronze Age units and become the Bronze Age champion. So we need to attack people. Okay. Let's just attack him. Not done this before. I don't think we're going to have much of a problem. What do we reckon? So even though it's against a player, it is just against the AI that controls it. So it's PvP, and you can attack players, but it's not really PvP. What's going on? A slinger? Okay, cool. Again, just having numbers on the field, that's what's going to win this battle. Just having enough slingers that we pretty much kill them before they even get close. Huzzah! As easy as that. Check us out, victorious. We're winning some tournament points. Okay, so we can sabotage, plunder a goods building, a residential building, or production buildings to steal their revenue. What are these? Are these longhouses? Oh, they're good. There we go. 100 gold. Actions. That's all we can do. Cool, man. So that's the PvP element, which is not really PvP, which is a shame because the strategic hex-based system I think would lend itself really well to actual, like, real turn-based PvP. Because the AI just kind of zones in. They never kind of go off to the flanks or anything like that. They always just go straight for the weakest opponent. So it's pretty basic. So it'd be nice to be able to actually go up against players, but as far as I'm aware, that's not actually part of the game. So I told a lie. We have been around for 15 minutes. The thing with the game is it's just this kind of linear tiered progression. So with these guys, you know, once we've taken, so we have to take out these guys now. So 3 warriors, spear fighter, 2 stone throwers. That's going to be pretty tough. 2 slingers, 3 warriors, pretty tough. I feel like this. Oh, what are these horsemen? Spearmen aren't too bad against the horsemen, but I feel this range of units would be a little bit more challenging with our current setup. However, as we did just recently unlock horseman stables, we could build a horse stable if we have the room for it, which we currently don't, so we have to move some stuff around. Okay. Okay, so we can move stuff around by going to the construction and moving things around the tab. So we would want to, I don't know what we'd want to do, because that's linking to there. If we, because if something's not connected to the road, then you can't use it. Let's put that up there. Let's put that there. Actually, if we put that over there, put that there. There we go. Now we can build our horseman barracks. So it's all managing the layout, making sure your roads are touching things, and that kind of thing. And that's going to take 30 minutes, or we can spend diamonds to finish it now. Boop. And there we go. And then we can train units, which takes an hour. Or we can train them instantly for 50 diamonds, which we don't have. So we would have to rejig our military, decide what units we want to go up against them. And as long as you've got a balance, you know, if you've got some spearmen against the horses, some horsemen against, I don't know, probably the warriors maybe, or maybe the ranged, then again, providing you've got, if you outnumber them, then you generally should win. Generally. And we've had plenty of situations where we've had the numbers, but it's just been more difficult to fight them. So that's most of the stuff. We've got resources, you know, how to gain resources. We've got how to build. There is the happiness. So we need 91 extra happiness to have our people ecstatic, and when they're ecstatic, they get extra boosts. So you simply go into there you go. Go in here. If we build a couple of these are 20 piece, and we build 5. So the higher your population, the more happiness I think you need to keep them happy. You just kind of put these all the way around your banners, your borders even. There you go, so our people are now ecstatic. We've got 9 additional happiness, which converts itself into more boosts and bonuses and that kind of thing. There's little events. We've got the spring event. We've actually not done anything with this yet. We've saved up 86 spring lanterns just so that we can open them with you. So we could open 2 of those or 1 big chest. Let's open 1 big chest and find out what's in them. Ah, how exciting. We've got 2 blueprints. You gain a reward. The blueprints are added in your inventory. Should we have a look at what our blueprints are? Okay, so there you go. So we've got 1 there. Oh, we already had 1. So where's the other one gone? Oh, okay. So is it 2 different blueprints? So the observatory and the Tower of Babel. So once you've got the full blueprints, then you can build great buildings in your empire. I don't know how it goes working with other players, because I know you can't. If you've got friends, so we've added some friends. We can go to their house, and we can give them aid. We can polish some stuff. I don't know. Let's polish. What are they doing? No action is possible. There you go, let's motivate that. Can't motivate that? Can be motivated. I just want to motivate. Can't motivate them. Okay. Well, let's give them aid on that then. Or not. Why won't they let me do it? Motivate workers in a production building or people in a residential building to double the current production. I don't know. It won't let me motivate. Unless everything's current. Ah, right. Is everything currently being motivated? Well, why can't I motivate that one then? Stilt house. I should be able to aid that. Unless it's recently been motivated. Okay. Well, I can't do anything. I could go to somebody else's though. Let's try this dude. I can't aid anything. Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway. But yeah, so that's how you help out each other's cities and stuff like that. And that's kind of it. I mean, we've got some stuff here. So we've got like the tavern. Only your in-game friends can visit your tavern. Having as many active friends as possible is the key to gathering lots of valuable tavern silver. So, there you go. Let's add some friends. The invitation was sent out successfully. Yeah. Hi there, guys. So they're outgoing. Collect. I don't know what this does, but I've just collected some silver. Check me out. Then I can upgrade it to increase the table size to add more friends. Then you get silver and you can buy stuff in the tavern shop. Coin boosts. There you go. So get little boosts per hour. Fantastic. Never noticed that before. Well, I did, but I didn't have any friends. But they all added me recently. So that's pretty nice, isn't it? So there you go. Cherry tree gives us more lanterns. So go to a little thing just while the event's running. You've got quests. But it's basically spend points, produce things. It's just doing things that you do normally, but incentivize you to do them in a specific order. So there you go. That's the first look. That's kind of everything about the game. And like I said, I think that the progression is very kind of checkpoint. I think once we've completed that next region, and we might be able to kind of eke our way through it. And looking at the units that are there, there's not that many of them. They're not super powerful, even though we've not unlocked the warriors yet. I think once we'd cleared out that region, the next region I imagine is going to be a hell of a lot more difficult. We would need the warriors. We would need to have built the barracks. We would need to then train the warriors. So again, it's not just getting the technology. It's the time it takes to construct the building. It's the time it takes to actually create each individual warrior. If you have one bad fight and you lose your units, then you have to retrain them all again. And so because it is artificially staggered to be more difficult in stages, everything kind of is geared towards that. The limitations of how far you can progress in the tech tree, the limitation as to how quickly you get currency, it's not something that you can keep playing. It's like, okay, we want you to play for this amount of time and then go and do some other stuff. which is fine if that's the kind of thing you want from your game. If you want something where you can kind of sit down and keep playing, you know, if you're into turn-based strategies such as Civilization, which obviously isn't a free-to-play game, then this isn't the same kind of thing. It isn't something where you can just, you know, one more turn, let's keep going, let's keep going. You hit a wall where it's like, okay, well, I can't keep playing. And for me, that's bad game design. If you've got something in your game that prevents players from continuing to play, then that's not a good thing to have. It's something that I don't like with MMOs, particularly free-to-play MMOs. You do get that quite a lot. But anyway, there we go. Hopefully, you've now learned everything you need to know about of the game. Just a quick look over the tech tree. I mean, it is pretty impressive how big the tech tree is, and they keep adding new eras. And we're going to colonial era, industrial, progressive, modern, postmodern, contemporary, tomorrow era, the future era that was added. Then they added Arctic future, and now they've added oceanic future. There you go. So you can see, I mean, it got Arctic future. Look how, I mean, that is just about as linear as you can get. We'll put this stuff in, but it gives people something to do when they've been committed to the game for so long. So they do keep adding stuff to the game, even though it is quite old. I think it was 2000 and I want to say 2014 it was originally released. So there is, you know, it's got a shelf life. It's got a lot of players. It's got a pretty big community. If it's the kind of game you're into, then give it a whirl. It's free to play. So there you go, that's everything. I don't feel there's anything else I can show you. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you want to find more of our videos as and when we release them. All sorts of alpha access, beta access, new games, old games. We check everything out. Free to play, this is the place to be. You can check us out on Facebook and Twitter at f2p.com or over on our official website www.f2p.com, where we have all sorts of news, reviews, games, videos, and giveaways, that kind of stuff. So thank you guys for watching. I've been Goodfellow, you've been you, this has been Forge of Empires, and hopefully we shall see you in the next video. Bye bye.